Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Forgive me if the audio is not great in here. Forgive me for the lighting. I'm doing this on one of my jobs. I think you guys would like this. It's going to be a very yummy video. So let's start off with this. Nio was last trading at $8.40, 8 cents up. It made a pullback all the way to $8.13 this morning. What did Money Making Mitch do? In fact, it was lower than that. So it was last trading at $8.49. Like I said, 8 cents up. I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. On SoFi, I hold another 478 shares at $8.71. And now on Fidelity, I hold 200 shares at $8.13. Yes. You see, why do I always quote the great Oracle of Omaha? It's because I'm a cheap guy. I spend money to make myself money. I only buy what I need. And when I heard this man say, always look for the deals, I said, oh, that's my kind of guy. Always looking for deals. You will find me in your neighborhood thrift shop. So, what do I have for you guys today? Well, first off, I followed the Oracle of Omaha's advice and I bought more on the dip because, like I've always said, Nio checks all the boxes. And I think you guys are going to love some of the information I have today. But let me start off by saying this. One of the YouTubers did a video where he said he thinks that Tesla should buy Nio. And my business partner, he has a channel on TikTok that's called Growth Stock 22. You guys should look him up. He commented on that. He said, Nio is too big now for anyone to buy out. And he's not talking about market cap. Listen very carefully. He said, it's not about the market cap because we all know Western Wall Street propaganda shorts beat down the share price. I believe Tesla does not have what Nio has for future survival. And that's like what I was talking about when everybody else was building cheap plastic things. Nio was building the infrastructure to captivate, dominate. So, Nio took the unbelievable route and was tagged a cash burn. Remember that? Oh, they're burning cash. They're burning cash. Shut your mouth. You know nothing about business. But others took the easy route to profitability with zero critical thought for the future, or they feared they would be bankrupt before profitability. Nio could have suspended substitute their research and development long ago for profitability. That's right, we could have done that. But we were hiring the best minds in the industry from Porsche, from Ferrari, etc., etc. We went to Silicon Valley, took the best from Huawei, etc., etc. Why did we do that? Why were we building battery swap stations when they laughed at us? Because we knew it. King William Lee knew it would be a sustainable, superior model. It's the only way battery these EVs will survive. Okay. But they did not, because this is not how you win in the future. Long-term projections. Some other EV decide to take the easy way out. The big question is when Nio gets to the mountaintop, where are all these other EV companies going to be? Also, I don't ever think the Chinese government will ever allow Nio to be sold to anyone, let alone the same Western companies and cronies that bullied, beaten down Nio to almost a penny stock. We all gonna sit back and relax 3 to 5 years from now and be happy with King William Lee. Well, he said William Lee. I like to say King William Lee because he's a king. And still doing, final point, Wall Street strategy of beat down, other while in elevating Tesla makes Musk complacent and not paying attention to research and development. Booyah! Booyah! They stopped innovating while we continued, because we're not building a car, we're building an EV, a computer, and we're staying ahead of the game constantly. My business partner here, Growth Stock 22, his name is Dave, he hit the nail on the freaking head. While they were all building plastic, and I've said this before, we were concentrating on building out the infrastructure that will be needed. And we were only building, and we're still only building superior EVs. Even our sub-brand will be superior to what these nonsense other companies are making. And why is it a winning business formula, money making, Mitch? May you ask? Go ahead and ask. That's right. Because without battery swapping, EVs are worthless. Without battery as a service, without being able to rent the battery instead of buying it, the EV would be able to hold value only if you have battery as a service. Now with the solar panels, and like I've said, we're giving back energy to the grid, becoming an energy company. Gangsta, bad mother. Well, I can't say that. Now, my pastor will be very upset with me. Nio issues repurchase right notice to convertible senior notes due 2026. Boom, boom, boom. What does that mean? Better stop playing. Everyone is thinking about share dilution. Not everybody. The shorts come on my channel and other channels to make you think share dilution, share dilution. Remember, I told you guys Mullen Automotive just did a reverse split on their shareholders? It has started where the cookie is crumbling. We're on top of the hill. People don't see that because they don't understand it. Oh, well, Tesla sold blah, blah, blah. Okay. Just like Toyota, the business model Toyota used and went into Europe when everyone was laughing, oh, they're making plastic with blah, blah, blah. They dominated the market. Nio is following in the footsteps and will make even Toyota at its peak look like a joke. Yes, you heard it. Nio, I'm the only YouTuber that keeps saying Nio will dominate the landscape, not just be one of the winners. Now, Nio issues repurchase right notice for convertible senior notes due 2026. As of January 2nd, the notes had an aggregate principal amount of $301,448,000 outstanding. Nio announced today that it is notifying holders of its 0% convertible senior notes due to 2026, due on 2026, of their right to require the company to repurchase all of or a portion of the notes on February 1st for cash. So if they want to get rid of it, Nio says, we'll take it back. We'll take it back. Sure. You want to get, sure, come on. Because Nio knows, King William Lee knows what they have. So the repurchase right expires at 5 p.m. New York time on Wednesday, January 31st, Nio said. The repurchase right entitles the holder of the notes to require Nio to repurchase all of such holders' notes or any portion thereof in integral multiples of $1,000 in principal amounts. The repurchase price of such notes will be equal to 100% of the principal amount of the notes to be repurchased plus any accrued and unpaid additional interest as of February the 1st. So it's not going to be dilution. It's not going to go back into the market. Nio is going to take it. You guys can find that on CNEV Post, that article. And I spoke about this in one of the short videos I did today. And one of the person putting comments, let me put it like that, I don't want to get blocked again, had a really silly comment to put. Oh, well, maybe I said half of Nio models have shorter wait times. And he said, well, perhaps it's because, have you ever thought perhaps it's because of they're delivering less? In December, we delivered more. In December, we delivered more. I can't say that. Waiting times for the ET5 Touring, EC5, EC7, and ES8 all went from 3 to 4 weeks to 2 to 3 weeks today, guys. And I also wanted to give a shout out to, again, one of my genius subscribers. His channel is Mirror Ashev 9331. I even said to him after he posted this comment today, I said, man, are you trying to make me look bad? You think about stuff that I didn't even think about. What's going on with you? But the guy is obviously doing his due diligence and research. And oh, let me just say this before I forget. That other YouTuber that said Tesla should buy out Nio, and my business partner rightfully said China will never allow that, etc., etc. And also, it's too late for that. It's too late for that. See, Facebook bought out a lot of its competition, as well as Apple and other bought out a lot of their competition in the past. Elon Musk, as great as he is, and he's the one who started this revolution, I'll give him credit for that, did not see the superior business model that Nio. Maybe he did approach them, and King William Lee said, have you lost your god-darn marbles, boy? Well, maybe not in those same words, you know. So let me just say this. Mirror Ashev 9331 said, marvelous video. Thank you for sharing my comment. You're welcome, my brother. Another interesting fact is that William Lee said that 60 chargers per day turn a swap into profitable. With the new partnership, it will be easier for this average figure per day to increase. Well said, because remember, when they retrofit their cars, their EVs to use our stations, a lot of their customers will be using our stations. Revenue coming in here. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Dollar make me holla. I'm just saying. So, another factor to consider is the diminishing cost of building a swap station. As Nio scales, different sources indicate that the cost per building a swap station has decreased from about 400,000 USD to half that amount, and will further decrease to less than 160,000 USD. I didn't even know this. On the other hand, we saw numerous reports of damaged batteries on cars like Hyundai Ioniq 5 in Canada costing from 10,000 USD to 40,000 USD, depending on the make and model supplied by different manufacturers like Panasonic. It is a matter of time until more and more car brands turn to partnerships on swap stations like we see coming, like King William Lee said, a lot of them are already lined up. And we're anxiously waiting for the news on who was the one that just signed, right? In order to improve their resale value. And so this is just another example, guys, of why we have a winning business formula. We have, and wrap your heads around that. This is why we're going to dominate, because of the business formula of what the great Oracle Omaha always said. Look for a company that has a winning business formula. We are the only ones with that. Yes, I said it. The only one that will survive in the long term. And I've said it again and I'll say it again. When all these other EV companies that don't have battery swap, that don't have battery as a service, that don't rent the batteries, Instead, they're just selling them. When these EV owners in 5 years from now realize, oh my God, my EV is worthless, I can't resell it. Because normally you can sell back, let's say a Subaru, a Toyota, etc., and it will hold a lot of resale value, right? And you can use that as a down payment on your new car. What resale value are you going to have? What are you going to walk away with in cash? My God. So, listen to this. Another guy posted this on TikTok. In 2012, which is the first year for Tesla, 2,600 deliveries. Nio, first year, 11,348. Second year for Tesla, 22,400. Second year for Nio, 20,565. So they beat us on our second year, right? Well, hold on. Third year, 2014, 32,000 for Tesla. Our third year, 43,000. 50th, 50,000 for Tesla deliveries. 50th for us, 91,429. Put on your seatbelt, son. Now, 2016, first 60th for Tesla. 76,000. For us, 60th, 122,486. 70th for Tesla, 103,100. 70th for us, 160,000. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, another one, that was Bob Marley. That's the best I can do. Now, Peter Klausner, one of my good subscribers, long-time subscribers, gave a whole list of reasons. I want to give a shout out to him, but I'm not going to repeat what he said. Even though he's absolutely right, I have to be careful because a lot of people are very, how to put it, they walk on eggshells. So I'm not going to say what Peter Klausner said, but it was on my last video. You guys can look at it. But I agree with everything that he said. Everything. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational. And I hope, well, some of you did what I did yesterday. You guys bought the dip. And like I said, I bought 200 more at $8.13 on my Fidelity app now. Because when some of the people are crying, oh my God, it's down again, it's always down, and you cry. I'm not here to hold your hand while you crap in your pants. I'm here to tell you why I'm buying. Because we are lions in this channel. If you guys found this video to be informational and inspirational, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. If you haven't yet, and share this on your social media for me, guys, please. Let's bring more awareness to Nio on my channel. If you guys haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have that warrior mindset where we get rich or we die trying, guys.